Yeah, the first one. The ratio in which, just a second. Yeah, the ratio in which P 3/5, 11/5 divides the join of A 3, 5 and B -3, -2 is, what's the ratio?
2:3.
Renu, 2:3. Correct. 2:3 is the correct ratio. I'll present the complete solution also. We'll first see the final answer. The second one, again the ratio in which the y-axis divides the line segment AB with A -4, 5 and B 3, -7 is. What's the ratio for the second one?
4:3.
4:3. Correct. 4:3. I think it was Treno again. All of you got 4:3? No response. Tanishka, what's your answer? What's your answer? 4:3. Okay, right. Akshada, yes. Okay. Good. Next one. So the coordinates of the vertices ABC of a triangle are given to you. We need to find the length of the median CF. Yes. What's the length of the median CF?
Root 10, ma'am.
Root 10. Correct. So the length of the median CF. So CF is a median on which side? CF is a median from the vertex dash to the side dash. Median CF is from the vertex dash. From which vertex? A, B or C? Okay. So CF is a median from the vertex C to the side AB. Because CF, right? ABC is the triangle and the name of the median is CF, which means the median is from the vertex C. So if it is from the vertex C, it should fall on the side AB, which means F is the midpoint of AB. The name of the median is CF. CF is the median, which means it is from the vertex C to the side AB of triangle ABC. So since the median falls on the side AB, F is the midpoint of AB. So you can find the coordinates of F using the midpoint formula. And then you know the coordinates of C and the coordinates of F, which you just found using the midpoint formula. Now use the distance formula to find the length of the median CF. And yes, as some of you rightly said, I think Renu and one other, root 10 units. Very good. Yeah, next one, coordinates of the centroid. What's the formula to find the centroid of a triangle? What is the formula?
Is x3/3.
That's the x coordinate. Then y coordinate?
1 plus y2 plus y3/3.
Correct. y1 plus y2 plus y3/3. x1 plus x2 plus x3/3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3/3. Very good. So what are the coordinates of the centroid? For question number 4.
2,5/3.
Correct, Tanishka. 2, 5/3. Correct. Next one. 2, 5/3. Next one. So we have an equation, a linear equation in x and y. Let me see the question. If okay, in the value of k is. All right. So x minus 2y plus k is equal to 0 is a linear equation in x and y. And that's the equation of a median. We don't know which median. And now a triangle has 3 medians. Now, 3 different medians. No, so they'll have 3 different linear equations. See, there will be a median from vertex A, a median from vertex B, a median from vertex C. Now, these three are three different line segments. So definitely, they'll have three different, the meaning they will be represented by three different linear equations in X and Y. So this linear equation x minus 2y plus k is equal to 0. Is it the equation of the median from vertex A, or is it the equation of the median from the vertex B, or is it the equation of the median from the vertex C? Is not given. Is not given. So you cannot assume anything. It is the equation of a median, but which median? Median from A or B or C? We don't know because it's not given. Okay. Then, but you have to find the value of K. So we know that the centroid lies on all the three medians. We know that the centroid lies on all the three medians. So the coordinates of the centroid will satisfy the equation of the median, because every point on the median will satisfy the equation. What is x minus 2y plus k is equal to 0? It's the equation of a median. Which median we don't know, but a median of the triangle. Now we know that the centroid will lie on all the three medians. Centroid is a point on all the three medians. So the coordinates of the centroid will satisfy the linear equation of the median. So you have to find the coordinates of the centroid and then use those x and y values here in this equation and find the value of k. So what's the value of k? Value of k?
8.
Correct, 8. 8 is right. So what are the coordinates of the centroid?
-2, 3.
-2, 3. Perfect, Prenu. -2, 3. Very good. Just share the relevant image on WhatsApp. Just a second. No, no, just a minute. I'll just share the image on WhatsApp. The answer image. Share it on WhatsApp. Just a minute.
-2, 3.
Yeah, next one. Yeah, what are the coordinates of P? Sixth, which one I? Oh, sixth one. Yeah. What's the value of M? Oh, I think sixth one. No, you cannot do the sixth one. I'm sorry. I went through the question, but if M lies on the join of. No, children, you cannot work the sixth one because that's deleted from your syllabus. I'm sorry if you waste your time on that. Yeah, the seventh one. Question number 7. Coordinates of P. Okay, now have we gone beyond the sixth one, children? No, please answer. Have we worked beyond the sixth one, or should I give you time? Oh, am I not audible? Yeah.
Sometimes we have to work out.
Yeah, Tanishka?
Sometimes we have to work out.
Need time, ma'am. Okay, Akshada says need time, ma'am. All right, okay. Same thing, huh? Tanishka, you need time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, fine. All right, children. Yes. I'll present my screen. Please continue working. I've shared the answer image on WhatsApp till the sixth one, fifth one. We have discussed the answers from 1 to 5, and those answers with complete steps are shared on WhatsApp with you. Please go through. Okay, I'll get back in 15 minutes. Please work. Yeah, back to discussing the answers. So continuing with the 7th one. The coordinates of P are. What are the coordinates of P? Answer for the 7th one.
5 minus 13 by 4.
Oh. Okay, what's the ratio, Tanishka? What is the ratio AP is to PB? 3 is to?
3:7, ma'am.
No, dear, that is the ratio between AP and AB. Line segment AB. P lies. P lies on AB. And the ratio AP. Okay, see what is given, AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB, which means AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. So AP is 3 parts and AB is 7 parts. But we need the ratio AP is to PB, which is 3 is to 4, because 7 minus 3, 4. So I think you've taken the ratio incorrectly. The ratios, the required ratio to be used in the section formula is 3 is to 4. We are given AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB, which means AP by AB is equal to 3 by 7. So, which means AP is 3x and AB is 7x. Now, what is BP? BP is, or PB is AB minus AP. So, AB is 7x minus AP is 3x, which is 4x. So, the ratio AP by PB is 3x by 4x, which is 3 by 4. So before we use a section formula, this is what we need to, check. Is the relevant ratio given? A ratio will be given, but is that the ratio which we have to use for the use in the section formula? That we need to verify. So because P lies on AB, we need to use a ratio AP by PB. AP by PB. AP is 3 parts and PB is 4 parts. 3 is to 4 is the ratio. You can see the working here. So the answer is minus 2 by 7, comma, minus 20 by 7. Minus 2 by 7 and minus 20 by 7. Okay, 8th one. The area of the, okay, yeah, rectangle. Fine. What's the area of the rectangle? 40, correct. What's the length of, correct. What's the length of the rectangle? What is the length of the rectangle?
4.
Breadth of the rectangle? Okay, the length is 2 root 5, the breadth is 4 root 5. And the area is L into B, 40 square units. Answer for the 9th one. What's the value of X?
2.
Correct. X is equal to 2. Correct. And for 10, the value or values for A?
Then 4 or minus 2.
Perfect, Bhavishya. Very good. Last two answers by Bhavishya. Correct. Very good. These are the answers. Yeah, these are the answers for the first 5 questions. This image I've shared on WhatsApp. Yeah. Yeah, now you must have received the remaining answers on WhatsApp. Okay. Ignore the 6th one. See the 7th one. 6th one, yes. Ignore the 6th one. Question number 7, see. The required ratio is 3:4. Then by using the section formula, coordinates of P minus 2/7 and minus 20/7. 8th one, to find the area of the rectangle, you need to find the length of the rectangle and breadth of the rectangle. Length AB, side AB is the length and side BC is the breadth. So find the length and breadth using the distance formula and then find the area of the rectangle using L into B. Question number 9. This is what is given to us. We know the coordinates of the center and one point on the circle. A is one point of the circle, B is another point on the circle. B is given by x comma 5. We need to find the value of x. So what's the condition? OA is the radius, OB is also the radius. So OA square is equal to OB square. So use a distance formula on both the sides. You get a quadratic equation and solve. The value of x is 2. Yeah, this is question number 10. AB is given root 10. The length of AB. What's the question? Yeah, the distance between A and B. So AB is equal to root 10. Which means AB square is 10. So use a distance formula. Again, you get a quadratic equation. Solve and find the values of A. Okay. Yeah. Please work question number. Please work the 4th subdivision in question number 4. Yeah, no, we'll start from here, children. Please work this one. Yeah, please work this and then this one. We have done a similar question in the last class, but just check the coordinates, children, because we have, I think, 5 questions of the same type. In question number 4, we have 5 different questions of the same type. So we can work any one of this. One of this was already done in the class earlier. So just check if I'm not repeating it. Yeah, work this one, 3, subdivision 1. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me work with you. I'll just unshare my screen. And have you taken the question, children? Okay, let me share this image on WhatsApp. I'm unsharing my screen now. Completed, children? Question number 3, first subdivision. Yeah, I've shared my screen. Please check your answer. The figure is not given in the question. The figure is not given in the question, okay? You have to draw the figure. Go through. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay. So it's given that P is the midpoint of AB. So using the coordinates of A and B and the midpoint formula, we can find the coordinates of P. P is the midpoint of the line segment AB. So using this as x1, y1 and this as x2, y2, you can find the coordinates of P by using the midpoint formula. Okay, that's one part. Now, P also lies on CD. Now, P is not the midpoint of CD because that's not given. P is not given to be the midpoint of CD. Okay, P lies on CD. So it divides CD in some ratio. We have the coordinate of C and we have the x coordinate of D. We do not know the y coordinate of D. Now we need to find the ratio in which P divides CD and also find the value of this y. So after finding the coordinates of P using the midpoint formula, see this representation here, C, D, and P lies on CD. Ratio we don't know, M is to N. So I've told you, how do you find the ratio? You can find the ratio by using either the x coordinate of the point of division or the y coordinate of the point of division. The point of division is P and its x coordinate is -6, its y coordinate is 2. Using -6 or 2, you can find the ratio. But here using 2, you cannot find the ratio because you do not know this one, the y coordinate here, right? We can find the ratio m is to n using -6 or 2, the coordinates of P. But here we cannot use 2 and find the ratio because we don't know the value of this y. So we have to use -6. We have to use -6. So the x coordinate of P is -6. mx2 plus x1 by m plus n is equal to -6. And then substitute. And then you have m by n is 3 by 2. I hope my calculation is right, children. Now we have to find the value of y. For that, use a y coordinate of P, which is 2. Here we are not finding the ratio. We already know the ratio. We are finding the value of y here. Using the y coordinate of P, we already found the ratio. We are not now finding the ratio. We are trying to find the value of this y. So again, substitute and you can see y is 6. Yeah. Are we working this? Finished working or tell me something so that if you're done, then we can see the answer. Yeah, coordinates of the centroid, children. All of us cannot have mic issue. So I'm sure you have worked it, but you don't want to share your answer, assuming that you may be wrong, is it? Huh? What's the answer? What are the coordinates of the centroid? Now, what does the silence mean? Okay, I know I have to talk like this for 10 minutes and finally, still the status will be the same, nobody's going to open up. So I'll work it for you. Don't have the answer for this one. I have to work this. Okay, so these are the midpoints of the sides. A, B, C. D is the midpoint of BC, minus 2, 3. E is the midpoint of AC, and F is the midpoint of AB. So let's call this X1, Y1. Let's call this X2, Y2. Let's call this X3, Y3. So D is the midpoint of BC. So by the midpoint formula, D is the midpoint of BC. So by midpoint formula, X2 plus X3 by 2, comma, Y2 plus Y3 by 2 is equal to minus 2, 3. So equating X2 plus X3 by 2 is equal to minus 2. X2 plus X3 is equal to minus 4. Y2 plus Y3 by 2 is equal to 3. Y2 plus Y3 is equal to 6. E is the midpoint of AC. So the coordinates of E can be found using the midpoint formula. X1 plus X3 by 2, comma, Y1 plus Y3 by 2. But we already know the coordinates, no? 4, comma, minus 3. So on equating X1 plus X3 by 2 is equal to 4. X1 plus X3 is equal to 8. Then Y1 plus Y3 by 2 is equal to minus 3. Y1 plus Y3 is equal to minus 6. Next, F is the midpoint of AB. F is the midpoint of AB. So the coordinates of F, X1 plus X2. X1 plus X2 by 2, comma, Y1 plus Y2 by 2 is equal to 4, 5. So X1 plus X2 by 2 is equal to 4. X1 plus X2 is equal to 8. Y1 plus Y2 by 2 is equal to 5. Y1 plus Y2 is equal to 10. Now adding 1, 3, and 5. What do we get? One is x2, x3 is minus 4. x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 4. 3, x1, x3, 8. x1, x3, 8. And x1 plus x2 is equal to, okay, 8. Okay, when you add, what do you get? There's no place here, children. I'll just write that here. So 2x1 plus 2x2 plus 2x3 is equal to, what's that, 12. So 2 common, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 12. x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 6. Now, x1 plus x2 is how much? 8 plus x3 is equal to 6. So x3 is equal to minus 2. So I'm writing the same equation. But you can substitute here x2 plus x3 is equal to minus 4. Minus 2 plus x3. Oh, sorry. x2 minus 2 is equal to minus 4. x2 is equal to minus 2. x1 plus x3 is equal to 8. x1 plus minus 2. Right? Adding y2, y3, 6. y1, y3 minus 6. Children, am I right with my calculation? Okay. Has anyone got the same answer as I have got? This is the procedure. I'm actually tired asking you and not getting any response. I've been having classes from 2 in the afternoon, so this is the answer, children. If you have to ask me anything, please ask. And if I've made any calculation mistake, please correct it. This is the procedure. Yeah, work the fourth one. Work this one. Find the centroid of the triangle formed by the straight lines. Class, use the emoji, raise your hand. That's one thing I think all of us will do. Okay, Bhavishya, Akshada, Jayalakshmi, Anugraha, Swati, Tanishka, Aragamai, Krishnapriyan, Srivatsan, Kamalika, Niveda. Okay. Preno. Okay. All right, fine. Yeah, please try the fourth subdivision in question number 4. Okay. So solve this equation and this equation simultaneously using the elimination method. So you will find the solution set, right? You will find the values for x and y. So that will be the point of the vertex A. Now see here, children, this line and this line, they're intersecting lines, right? They intersect at A. So when you solve the two equations and find the values of x and y, they are the coordinates of the point of intersection. See, when you're given two equations, linear equations in x and y, and you solve them and you find the values of x and y, no? What does that solution set represent? That is the values of x and y are the coordinates of the point of intersection of the two lines. See, solution is only for intersecting lines. Because if the lines are coincident, they have infinitely many solutions. And if the lines are parallel, no solution. So if you're able to solve two equations and find the values of x and y, that means the lines are intersecting lines. Because if they are parallel lines, no solution. And if they are coincident lines, infinitely many solutions. You will not get one solution, a unique solution. You have infinitely many solutions. So when you solve two equations and find a unique value for x and y, that means the two lines are intersecting lines. So solve these two equations. So you'll get the values for x and y. That is the coordinates of the point of intersection A. Similarly, work this equation and this equation. You will get the coordinates of the vertex B. Solve this equation and this equation. You will get the coordinates of the vertex C. And then use the formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 to find the coordinates of the centroid. Yeah, I'll just come back in some time. Please solve. Yeah, coordinates of A, children. Sorry. So let's see the question again. So we have equations of three straight lines. Now it's given that these three straight lines enclose a triangle. Find the centroid of the triangle formed by the straight lines. So these three straight lines enclose a triangle. There are three linear equations in x and y. So we know that they represent straight lines, and these three straight lines enclose a triangle. We have to find the centroid of the triangle. Now, when you solve two equations, and you find the solution to two equations, the solution represents the coordinates of the point of intersection. So here, when you solve this equation and this equation, the values you get for x and y are the coordinates of the vertex A, because that's where these two lines meet. These two lines meet at A. So x and y values are the coordinates of A. When you solve this equation, when you solve these two equations, this one and this one, the values you get for x and y are the coordinates of the point of intersection B. See here, this line and this line, they meet at B. So when you solve this equation and this equation, you will get the coordinates of B. And when you solve this equation and this equation, you will get the coordinate of the point C. Then use the formula to find the coordinate of the centroid. Please try this. So we have seen this identity in class 9. If a plus b plus c is 0, then a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed is equal to 3abc. So a plus b plus c is 0. So the value of a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed will be equal to 3abc by the identity. That's a conditional identity, right? If a plus b plus c is 0, then a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed is equal to 3abc. Standard 9, chapter 2, polynomials in that algebraic identity. Okay. Yeah, this is your homework. This also is homework. Yeah, that's all. And write this also as homework. All right. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call. Good night.